Alliance Tutoring. Welcome to this lovely sunny day, big blue sky, can't complain. What I wanted to talk to you about is the old SAT. A question I often get from parents is, what is the best timing in taking that? Part of it has to do with math. It does involve some trig, so pre-calculus would be good to have in your belt. So it depends on the timing there. Some kids take pre-calc sophomore, junior, even senior year. So that it would be good to wait until you had that sort of background. That being said, you can of course study for the terms that are going to come up, or the concepts that are going to come up in advance of taking pre-calc by using a good prep book. Really, there's a limit to what the SAT tests. There are only a finite number of concepts. So that's a kind of a critical piece. The other thing to consider too is just the maturity of the kid in terms of their mind. A lot of kids are later sort of to mature in terms of their intellect, like this guy right here. And it's good to wait for that sort of kernel to pop. That being said, practice is never a bad thing. It is a bit of a grind, and you need to consider that it's a 3-hour marathon, like brain marathon, basically. But every time you take that test, you get another rep. So it can only really kind of strengthen your skills as far as test taking goes. Something to consider. But it is 3 hours on a Saturday. It is an investment of time and effort and energy. So you do need to consider those things. But all of that being said, if in an ideal world, this is what I would do for my own child, I would start sophomore year, end of sophomore year, maybe summer between sophomore and junior year, doing some regular work with the SAT in a prep book once a week, and then ramping up to taking the test early junior year, probably in the fall at some point. See how that goes. If it's kind of on the cusp of what you want it to be, maybe take it even twice if possible, depending on if they're doing a competitive fall sport or what their schedule is junior year. Then again, I would definitely take it in the spring. And then you kind of step back and evaluate if you kind of have the score that you want for your goals in terms of college. You can quit at that point, or consider taking it again over the summer and even into senior fall. Although at that point, you have to weigh the craziness of their schedule. Senior fall is very, very packed with responsibilities. However, they are a year older and a year smarter, so their scores tend to go up for that reason, if nothing else. Plus, they've had all that practice beforehand. So there's a bit of a natural evolution to it, but in an ideal world, you take it a couple times junior year, you get the score you want by the spring. Super scoring is a factor as well. You can split up by math and English. It depends on the school whether they super score or not. In other words, take those individual sectional scores. So that's another factor to consider. But all told, you get it done junior year, and then senior fall, you've got that in the bag and you don't need to worry about it. So good luck, everybody. If you have any questions, let me know. Alex at AllianceTutoring.com. Good luck, everyone.